Welcome to The Heroic Chase, an action-packed police story that will take you on a thrilling journey of justice, courage, and determination. Join Officer Johnson and his team as they embark on a relentless pursuit to unravel a criminal network, facing intense challenges and emerging threats along the way. Get ready for an adrenaline-fueled adventure filled with suspense, as true heroes rise to the occasion and fight for a safer community.
With the suspect subdued and in custody, a wave of relief washed over Officer Johnson and the surrounding officers. The adrenaline that had fueled the chase began to subside, leaving behind a sense of accomplishment and the knowledge that their efforts had paid off. As the suspect was escorted away, Officer Johnson took a moment to reflect on the intense pursuit. He considered the risks they had faced, the dangers they had overcome, and the impact that their actions had on the community. It was a reminder of the importance of their duty as law enforcement officers. The surrounding onlookers watched with a mix of awe and gratitude. They had witnessed the heroic efforts of Officer Johnson and his fellow officers, and their presence provided a sense of safety and security. The community appreciated their dedication and bravery, knowing that these officers were willing to put themselves in harm's way to protect them. Word of the successful capture quickly spread throughout the city. News outlets picked up the story, highlighting Officer Johnson's determination and the collective effort of law enforcement. The public applauded their heroism, recognizing that their streets were made safer by the actions of these officers. For Officer Johnson, the recognition was humbling but also served as a reminder of the responsibility he carried. The capture of the suspect was not just a momentary triumph, it reinforced his commitment to upholding the law and serving the community. He knew that there were countless others who relied on him and his fellow officers to maintain order and protect their well-being. As the dust settled and the adrenaline waned, Officer Johnson and his team regrouped to debrief and process the events that had unfolded. They analyzed the chase, discussing the strategies employed, the challenges they had faced, and the lessons learned. It was an opportunity for growth and improvement, ensuring that they would be better prepared for future situations. The capture of the suspect marked a significant milestone in the story, but Officer Johnson understood that their work was far from done. The pursuit had showcased the dedication and determination of the police force, but it also revealed the importance of ongoing vigilance in maintaining law and order. As Chapter 5 drew to a close, Officer Johnson's resolve remained steadfast. He knew that the capture of one suspect was just a small part of a larger battle against crime. The heroic chase had inspired him to continue his mission, to protect and serve, and to make a difference in the lives of those he swore to defend. The journey was not over, and Officer Johnson eagerly awaited the challenges and triumphs that lay ahead. With the suspect in custody, Officer Johnson's attention turned to unraveling the mystery behind the chase. The initial adrenaline of the pursuit gave way to a methodical investigation as he delved into the suspect's background and the motive behind their actions. Back at the police station, Officer Johnson sat at his desk, surrounded by files and evidence gathered during the chase. He meticulously combed through the information, connecting the dots and searching for any leads that could shed light on the suspect's intentions. Through interviews and analysis of the suspect's belongings, Officer Johnson discovered a series of connections that pointed to a larger criminal network. It became clear that the chase was not just about a simple traffic violation but was part of a much more significant and intricate operation. Determined to uncover the truth, Officer Johnson collaborated with detectives and intelligence units, sharing his findings and pooling their resources. They pieced together the puzzle, gathering information from various sources and tracking down potential accomplices linked to the suspect. Days turned into weeks as the investigation deepened. Officer Johnson's commitment to the case never wavered, driven by a desire to dismantle the criminal network and bring all responsible parties to justice. Every lead pursued, every connection made, brought them closer to understanding the full scope of the operation. Through surveillance footage, witness testimonies, and forensic analysis, Officer Johnson and his team gradually unraveled the intricate web of criminal activities. They discovered a network involved in drug trafficking, money laundering, and organized crime. The chase, it seemed, had only scratched the surface of a much larger problem plaguing the city. As the investigation progressed, Officer Johnson faced challenges and obstacles along the way. He encountered resistance from individuals determined to protect the secrets of the criminal network. But his determination remained unshaken, his resolve strengthened by the knowledge that the community relied on him to expose the truth and restore order. As the pieces of the puzzle fell into place, Officer Johnson prepared for a series of coordinated takedowns. The evidence gathered was substantial, providing a solid foundation for arrests and prosecutions. With the support of his fellow officers and the backing of the justice system, he was ready to bring down the criminal network that had eluded capture for far too long. Chapter 6 marked a turning point in the story, as Officer Johnson's relentless pursuit transformed into a meticulous investigation. The heroic chase had ignited a fire within him, propelling him to confront the deeper-rooted issues that threatened the safety and well-being of the community. The battle against crime was far from over, and Officer Johnson was determined to see it through to the end.
Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the heroic chase. We hope you were captivated by the action, inspired by the unwavering commitment of Officer Johnson and his team, and filled with a renewed belief in the power of justice. Remember to stay vigilant and support your local law enforcement in the ongoing fight against crime. Subscribe to our channel for more thrilling stories and stay tuned for our next exciting adventure. Together, let's make our communities safer and stronger. Until next time, stay safe and never stop pursuing justice.